Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. I'm so excited for today's video because today is the start of the Sephora sale. So if you're a makeup lover and a rouge level shopper at Sephora, today is the day to start shopping with your 20% off. Then on Halloween, October 31st, VIB and Insider level can start shopping for their 15% off and 10% off respectively. But even if you're not an insider, Sephora has deals for everyone on their Sephora collection makeup and skincare, and all of the Sephora collection products are 30% off across the board for everyone, whether you're an insider or not. My recommendations for the sale are going to be culled from my best of the best, my holy grail makeup, skincare, sunscreen, hair care, and devices that I purchased at Sephora and that I absolutely love. You guys know that I basically test makeup and everything else that I just mentioned for a living here on my YouTube channel. And so the things I'm going to share with you today are my tried and trues, the things that I've tested on my more mature skin, and they're things that really work, don't settle in wrinkles, don't make my wrinkles and imperfections look worse, don't magnify them. And so let's get started first with the makeup, and then we'll go into all the other things that I have to share with you today in today's video. All right, let's start in first with a primer. You guys have been asking me for a primer for years, something that can help to disguise your enlarged pores, make your makeup last longer, do all the good things that primer's supposed to do. Well, unfortunately, as I've tested all the primers on the planet, I've hardly found anything that keeps the look going after you apply makeup on top of it, or that you can put on top of your makeup that will also help to disguise your pores. So I finally found a great primer to recommend to you guys. It is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firmex No Filter Primer. I can use it under makeup, I can use it over makeup. It's very lightweight and comfortable to wear. I applied it to this side of my face today, and I can see the difference just putting it on top of my foundation. It really helps to mattify just the front of my cheek and make those pores not completely disappear, but a little bit less noticeable because they're reflecting less light. It's not going to work with every foundation on everybody's skin, but it is great if you are looking for something to help to disguise your pores. All right, let's talk foundations, tinted moisturizers next. My holy grail tinted moisturizer that I am absolutely in love with is the Say Slip Tint. This is such a beautiful, beautiful product. I've been using this for about a year and a half and I love it. Anytime I want my skin to look glowy and dewy, but not like it has on makeup, this is what I reach for. And actually, I do need to buy another one of these in the sale this week because this is almost out. I probably have maybe 4 or 5 more uses in here and then I'm out, and I will not be happy if I run out of this stuff. So this is definitely in my cart. I wear it in the shade 3+ half, and it's just perfect for my skin tone, and I love how it looks. And every time I wear this, people compliment my skin and how like glowy and youthful it looks. So it is fantastic. It has a very dewy, very glowy finish, but the glow that it gives you with all their products is so subtle and beautiful. There isn't any glitter in it, and it's not like a harsh, hard glow. But this is really the tinted moisturizer that I reach for, say 5 days out of 7 when I'm putting on makeup. I love this so much. Now the foundation I reach for when I have a special occasion, I really want my makeup to be long wearing, bulletproof, gonna make me look perfect and flawless all day or all night long, is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. This is so fantastic, especially in the summertime. If you live somewhere where it's warmer and you have combo or oily skin, this will stay put, it won't budge all day, and you will be perfected. It doesn't let any oil break through. It's really, really fantastic. It doesn't get super shiny during the day, and it's actually smoothing on my pores without using anything else. I can use the Peter Thomas Roth with it, but it doesn't really need it. And it's a beautiful foundation. Long wearing, doesn't settle in your wrinkles, great shade range, and just can't say enough about this. This is my number one, top of the heap, holy grail foundation that I wear when I want to just look absolutely perfect. And then for those of you that are shopping in the Sephora collection, my favorite foundation from the Sephora collection is Best Skin Ever. This is such a good foundation. It really is one of my holy grails, and it's not expensive normally. I think it's maybe $25, but with 30% off, you really can't go wrong with this. And this comes in an enormous shade range. I think there's 60 shades in this. So even if you're the fairest of the fair or the darkest of the dark or any shade in between, you can find a shade match in this because they break it down into not just cool warms and neutrals, but pinks and olives and yellows. So whatever your undertone is, you can find a match for your skin tone in this foundation, and it's so beautiful on the skin. And one last foundation to share if you are an IT Cosmetics lover. I tried the IT CC Plus Nude Glow foundation the other day, and I really, really liked it. It's a lot less thick and a lot less pigmented than the traditional IT CC cream. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit sheerer. It has a chemical sunscreen in it instead of a mineral sunscreen. I also find the original CC cream a little bit drying on me, and this one wasn't drying at all. So I really like this formula a lot better. It's a lot more lightweight, very pretty on the skin, very natural, and it lasted all day. All right, the last couple of times that there were Sephora sales, I didn't have an eyeshadow palette to recommend to you guys. I felt like all the eyeshadow palettes have gone overboard in the way of being too colorful or being too red/orange. I prefer more of a neutral eye look, something on the cool side. Natasha Denona came out with a new palette this year that is just such perfection. I love it. I'm wearing it today, and it is the I Need a Nude palette. And if you're into nude eyeshadows, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful palette, because it's not just a cool palette or just a warm palette, it's a combination. But even the warm tones in here, they're not super orange or super red. Like this shade right here, this rusty color, is the most magical color because even though it looks kind of a bricky color in the pan, it comes off more of a muted clay rust color rather than a super bright orange color. And even this one down here, this peachy tone, they're very wearable if you love a nice neutral palette, and they go with the cool shades in here because the cools aren't completely gray. The cools have a little bit of warmth to them, the warms have a little bit of cool to them, and so they just blend perfectly and make you these gorgeous eyeshadow looks. Today I did use all the peach tones along with a couple of the muted gray tones, and of course the shimmers in here are so beautiful. I mean, this is an expensive palette at $69, so getting it at 20% off is definitely the way to go. You can get a nice variety of looks out of this, and it's just such a beautiful palette. A lot of people have been asking me if the Stone Cold Fox palette from ColourPop is a dupe for the Natasha Denona palette. I really don't feel like it is because it doesn't have the warm shades, but if you're looking for a less expensive dupe, then I would recommend something like the Tartelette in Bloom. This is just a classic Tarte palette. It's been around for years. So this is kind of similar to Natasha Denona in that it doesn't go super dark. It's very muted. It's got some warm neutrals. It's got some cooler neutrals. You could probably dupe a look from the Natasha Denona with the top row of this palette, and you could probably dupe the look that I have on today with the bottom row from this palette. If you prefer cream eyeshadows to powder eyeshadows, I have some recommendations for you. There are some really great cream eyeshadow formulas. They're so easy to put on. You just pop them on with your finger. They are waterproof. They stay all day. They don't budge. So the ones that have become my favorites this year are from Danessa Myricks. They are the Color Fix Nudes. These little tubes are only $18 normally, so there's a ton in here. It'll last you forever, but for 20% off, it's a win-win. So they come in mattes and shimmers. So I love this one, Nude 3, and I use this as an eyelid primer, and it is perfect because it's waterproof, it doesn't budge, and it almost matches the color of my eyelid, but it does give it a little bit of color. So I can just put this on alone and use that as an eyeshadow, or I can add one of the darker shades or one of the shimmer shades to it. This one is called Exposed, and this one is called Celebration. All right, so here's the swatches on those. This top one is Nude 3, this one is Exposed, and this one is Celebration. And you can use these all over your face. And they come in lots of different colors, lots of different shades, but they are just beautiful. And then the other liquid eyeshadows that I really like a lot are the Armani liquid eyeshadows. These are gorgeous, and these come in so many beautiful shades as well. This is like a matte skin tone that I would use all over the lid. This one is like a taupe shimmer. This is the matte nude one. This is 18M, and this is the shimmer one. You can just put them on with your fingers and they stay all day. and they look beautiful. And then the third kind of eyeshadow is eyeshadow crayons. They sell the Laura Mercier ones, the Bobbi Brown ones, and the It Cosmetics ones. I like the It Cosmetics ones the best, but they do have 2-pack of Bobbi Brown ones and maybe a 3-pack of the Laura Merciers, so I'll link those as well. But of the It Cosmetics, this is their No Tug eyeshadows. So the matte one is this beautiful mauve pink, and then the shimmer one is more of a taupey shimmer. I'll list the names of these in the info box below the video. All right, let's talk lippies next. I've discovered a new lipstick recently that I am kind of head over heels for, and it is the Anastasia satin lipsticks. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are so good. They're so creamy and beautiful on the lips, and the colors are just perfection. I bought my first one about a month and a half ago, and I love it. This one is called Tease, and this is kind of a peachy nude. And I liked it so much that I went back and I got another one, and this one is called Taupe Beige. This is the shade that I'm wearing today, the Taupe Beige, and I love it. I love these two. And I also bought one of the matte formulas just to get something with a little more pop. The matte one I picked up is called Hush Rose, and I had this one on yesterday, and oh, it's so pretty. This one is Taupe Beige, this one is Tease, and this one is Hush Rose. The color really stays on the lips all day. Like there was a stain of the matte rose color on my lips, like I don't know, 8 or 10 hours after I put it on because I didn't touch it up. But they feel so comfortable on the lips. They don't run up into my lip lines. They're really great. The lip liner that I have on with it today is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner. This is a really good lip liner. It's really creamy. It really has good staying power. Again, doesn't run up into your lip lines. The shade I'm wearing it in today is Soft Pink. All right, let's talk blush next. I feel like I have so many blushes here in front of me to share. I don't know if you guys need a blush, but I feel like the blush formulations have gotten so good this year, and there are so many out now that it's like, how do I even pick? One that I love is the Tower 28 Beauty. This is in Magic Hour. Very sheer, not overly pigmented, and the color is gorgeous. You know, that magic hour in the evening when you have that golden light, that's what this gives you. And it's very emollient feeling, almost a little bit greasy, so it goes on and it really helps to hydrate your skin and gives it that lit from within glow. Then of course the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blushes. These are fantastic. This was the first one that came out that was really super highly pigmented, and these are so big they will last you forever. My favorite is Hope. I love this one. It's beautiful, also gives you that lit from within glow with a little bit of a shimmer, but a little goes a long way with this. The blushes that I'm wearing today are the ones that have stolen my heart this year, and they're both from Say. I'm like a big Say convert this year. So on this side, I have the Say Glow Sculpt blush in Peach Glow, and it comes in a compact and it's gorgeous. I just tap my brush in and then tap it on my cheeks, and it gives me that beautiful, soft, subtle flush of color. And then more recently, Say released their Dew blushes, and they actually have this mini trio kit. So this would be great for like stocking stuffers. So I'm gonna keep like this one. This is my favorite shade, and I'm wearing this one on this side. And then you have 2 others that you can give away or keep for yourself, of course. But this is more like the Rare Beauty blush in that it's really pigmented. Just to compare the 2 Say blushes, you can see that this one is a little bit more opaque and a little bit more pigmented, and the Glow Sculpt blush is more sheer. And with them, you don't really need a highlighter because they give you that highlight, so it can save you money on one product. And the powder blush that I've really been loving is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. This one's so pretty. If you want more of a blush look, you know, you can just pop this on over the top, and it just really kind of amps up the blush right on the front. But you can see it's like really bubblegum pink in here, but it doesn't go on super bubblegum pink. So it's really amazing, and I love that one too. Shall we do under eye concealer next? My recommendation is my Holy Grail under eye concealer. It's my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Concealer. This has been my Holy Grail for a long time. Never lets me down, never fails me, never makes my under eye wrinkles look bigger. I try a lot of under eye concealers during the year. None of them even come close to this one. This is still the one that I reach for every single day because I want my under eyes to look perfected, and I don't want the concealer to settle in my wrinkles, and that's what this one gives me every single time. All right, for a bronzing slash contouring product, I really fell hard for the Say Glow Sculpt blush in Quartz Glow this year. This is meant to be a blush on people with certain skin tones. On me, it's a bronzer, and I love it. So I've used this on this side of my face, to do my bronzing. I like how warm it is, especially for the summer. This really warms up my face. It does have a little bit of a glowy finish, but I like that. But for something in a stick form that you can get a more precise application out of, I really love this Merit bronzer stick, and this is in the color Clay, and this is not as warm as the Say blush that I used as bronzer over on this side. So I use this on this side, and it's just such a great formula because it blends so easily into the skin. So this is another really good one too. A little bit of a cooler shade. Of course, this does come in a few different shades as well. I've got a new highlighter to recommend this year. I really love this Say Glowy Super Gel. This is fantastic. I did put on two today just to show you the differences. So this is the glowy gel over on this side of my face. This one is in Star Glow. It's a huge package. They have a mini duo set of this right now. This would be another great gift if you were putting together like a beauty package for someone. You can put together like this plus this, or you can get it and you can split it apart. It's very subtle. It's not glittery. It is so pretty. Like, it just makes your skin look lit up, but in the most subtle candle glow kind of way. Of course, my tried and true one that I've loved for years is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This comes in more shades, so you can get a shade. I wear it in shade 4, and this is more of a golden glow. The Charlotte Tilbury is right here, and I feel like it has more pigment in it, so it more like colors your skin a little bit, whereas this one doesn't have really any pigment in it, so it's just the color of my skin showing through. Maybe it's a little bit pinker, but they're both beautiful. And one thing that I love about Sephora is they have minis of a lot of things. So, you know, if you look at this container and you're like, wow, that's a lot of highlighter, that's more than I'll ever use in a lifetime, you can just get a mini version. Even if you just want to try something, you can get a mini, and these are very economical. Let's do eyeliner and mascara next. The eyeliner that I always recommend is the Sephora house brand. These are the retractable liners. They come in so many colors and they are really great. And they have a nice fine tip, so it's really easy to do your top liner. So this is like a really dark grayish brown. I'm wearing this color on my upper lashes today. And then they also have a nice matte gray. I'm wearing this one on my upper waterline. And when you put these in the upper waterline, they are just going to stay where you put them. I don't get transferred onto my bottom waterline, and they stay all day. They don't get on my contacts. They don't irritate my eyes. This one is called Slate. It's a beautiful blue. Here are the swatches on those three. All the colors are really pretty. Then the other eyeliner that I love is the non-mechanical pencil. These are also from the Sephora house brand. This is their 12-hour colorful contour liner, and these are so beautiful. You get more of a variety of shades in these ones. Like this mint green one is fantastic. I use this one a ton over the course of the year. So let me just swatch these three just to give you just kind of an idea of all the different shades that there are. And the mint green can look so, so beautiful on all different eye colors. The lower three swatches here, those are the colorful eyeliners, and the colors on those are just so beautiful. So if you like playing with colorful eyeliner, they're great. These are also waterproof. They sit in the waterline really well. Today I'm wearing this one, Flirting Game, which is like the metallic taupey color, and I love these. They're normally $10, so 30% off in the sale. You can get them for, what, $7? You cannot go wrong. My number one favorite Holy Grail mascara to recommend to you guys this year is the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. This is a tubing mascara, and it is awesome. I love tubing mascaras because they stay put way better than traditional mascaras. Like I don't know why this one eye is a little bit leaky, like it just is damp here at the outer corner every day. And if I don't have on this tubing mascara, I end up with a little mascara dribble down here by the end of the day. And this eliminates that problem completely, because once you put this on, it is on and it doesn't come off until you take it off. It removes really great with a double cleanse, and with like the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. It's the best way to get this off, and that's on sale too. Talk about that in a minute. This mascara gives me so much length, so much volume with one coat. It's really amazing, and it doesn't dry out. I found that other mascaras really dry out quickly. Like I'll buy them, and within 2 months, I can't use them anymore. I have to be buying a new one. These last until I'm done using everything in there, so these are much more economical than other mascaras. I did try the Tarte tubing mascara, but this one left me the dribble down there. So this one, even though it is tubing, it doesn't stay set and in place the way that this one does. So that is my favorite mascara right now. I also do love the Lancome Idole mascara. This is more of a traditional mascara. I think I saw that they have a gift set that has this plus their primer, the Lancome primer, the Finicils. This mascara doesn't need it, but I know a lot of people do like a mascara primer, so there is a nice set. Favorite brow product is currently from Huda Beauty. It is the Balm Brows Full and Fluffy. This is a tinted like brow mascara, but it's got fibers in it, so it actually bulks up your brows a little bit, and this is the perfect color for me. It holds my brows in place all day. It coats them with the color, so it makes my brows look thicker and like more brow, but without being like overdone or painted on. It just looks like my natural brows, only better. All right, is that it for makeup? I feel like that was a lot. You know, it's so hard. They have so many products. How do you even narrow it down? Since we were just talking about this, I'll mention this, which is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is my favorite way to remove my makeup. I do a double cleanse. This is the first step in it, and I love it that they sell it in this whopper of a jar because it means less repurchasing. Like with the smaller jar, I find that I go through them fairly quickly and I have to be buying one every 3 months or so, whereas this guy will last me a good 6 months. So I always get one of these in the sale. Something that I always recommend in the Sephora sale is NuFace. So whether you're interested in the Mini or the Trinity, these are both going to be 20% off for Rouge shoppers, and these are great. I love the NuFace. It's a microcurrent device that you rub on your face for about 10 minutes, either every day or every other day, depending on if you're just starting with it or if you're in maintenance mode. And it really does amazing things for my skin. Like, I have been testing another device. I was having a hard time doing the new device at night, so I was trying to do it in the morning, and so I let this slip a little bit. But oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, when I stop using my NuFace is when I notice how much I love the NuFace and what it does for my face. I'm going to be finishing up testing that other device pretty soon. I'm going to be back to using these, so I can't wait because I really have missed them over the last like month or so, and I feel like I can see the difference, especially in like my nasal labial folds and in my jawline, and especially in my eyes. I feel like my eyes just don't get that lift that they get every day when I use these. And so these are really awesome and I love them. So in the Sephora sale, if you're a Rouge member, you can get these 20% off, but Ulta is starting their Black Friday sale early. And all this week, they've been having the NuFaces 25% off. So if you're not Rouge and you wanted to get a NuFace, you can this week at Ulta. Today's the 27th. The Ulta deal on them ends tomorrow. So you have to do it today or tomorrow, the 28th. And I'll link them at Ulta as well. And of course, you can also get your NuFace conducting gel at the 20% off. The gel is 25% off at Ulta until the 28th as well. All right, let's talk hair next. You guys have been giving me so many compliments on my hair lately. Thank you so much. I am going to be putting up a new hair care routine, but I think one of the main things that's helping my hair look so good is fully switching over to the Oribe Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner. I think this time last year, I had just bought the mini set to try it, and I really didn't want to like it because it is so expensive, but I gotta say, it is the best shampoo and conditioner, hands down. If you want to try it, they do have a discovery set with mini versions of these, which are great for travel, and I do like that. So I usually buy a discovery set, and I actually have enough shampoo because I find that I go through the conditioner a lot faster. So in this sale, I'm going to be getting just the conditioner because this is a full bottle, and I have a full one that I just opened in my shower. But I do go through the conditioner a lot faster, so I'm going to grab a couple of these. The ingredients that are in this shampoo are the mildest, the gentlest cleansers that you can get for your hair, and they don't strip it. They don't dry it out over time. It makes my blondes look blonder. It smells so good. My gosh, the smell of this is just heavenly. It makes my hair so manageable. It makes it so shiny. It makes it stay cleaner longer, so I don't have to wash my hair as much. Like, this is 4-day hair. Keeps my hair cleaner longer. I use less of it. I can't even say enough about how it has transformed my hair from what it was a few years ago to now. I'm never turning back. I don't think I'm ever being without this. I like getting these during the Sephora sale because being Rouge, I get free shipping with my order. So these will be free shipping plus 20% off. My favorite dry shampoo is from Olaplex. It's their number 4D dry shampoo. This is really great. It doesn't leave like a white powdery residue in your hair. And rather than just covering up or masking with a smell or something, it seems to actually clean the hair. It makes it cleaner so that I don't have to wash my hair for another couple of days. I'm not against washing my hair in general, but you know, it takes time to wash it and then blow it out and then all the things. So the longer I can go between washings, it's also not that great for your hair to wash it too often. So anyway, love this dry shampoo. I think this is really great. And also in hair, the other thing that's really huge difference in my hair is switching from a regular blow dryer to my Dyson Airwrap. This is the Airwrap attachment. I really don't use these that much. I generally use the paddle brush and the general blow dry attachment and the round brush. Now I'm using that a lot more, but I love my Dyson. This is still my original one. You know, it's expensive, but I've had this one for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years now. It's so great. It's just the best hair dryer ever. So you can get that on sale. There's a limit, 1 per customer. I think they also have that Shark blow dryer. I know a lot of people like that. It's a Dyson competitor. I didn't love it, but it wasn't bad either. I kind of liked it. And then the last 2 products that I wanted to share in this video are sunscreens. So the first one is my Dr. Jart Every Sunday. This is a white mineral sunscreen, and this is really beautiful under makeup. It does leave a slight white cast if you're my skin tone, so no white cast if you're a lot paler. This is an SPF 50 plus sunscreen, and it works great under makeup. It's really wonderful. It's really soothing, non-irritating, terrific sunscreen. And then the other one that I love from Sephora is the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral Sun Shield. This one is an SPF 30, so I don't really reach for this one that often, but if you're looking for a sunscreen that's really lightweight and not greasy, really dry feeling, then this is going to be a good sunscreen for you. It's a nice medium cool tint. It's not going to be too orange or too warm. It doesn't dry shiny or greasy. You put it on and it instantly dries and sets and it feels dry. So that's everything that I had to share with you in today's video. I hope that if you're shopping the Sephora sale that you have a great time and that you get everything that you want. I hope that my recommendations have helped you to narrow down your list. So if you found the video helpful and informative, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.